trying to shine the light of understanding upon things unknowable by a sane mind. The question is, once you know, do you reject it or embrace madness and delve deeper? So do you seek the truth of unknowable entities? Have you seen the violet side? Damn it! It had to finish right as I was stretching. Of course it did. Accursed body aches. So, for those of you that don't know, I went and I got the vaccine yesterday. So, let's just say I'm not doing too hot. Good Monday morning, everybody. Let's see who we've got menacing the chat at the moment. Let's see, we've got Octopus, Eclipse, hello, Selfuse, I see you made it. I'm glad you were able to catch today. Vile, how are you doing? JCB, looking good. Hope you're having a wonderful start to your week. Travinx, hello, and welcome to the live stream. DJ Dustall, thanks for the follow, and welcome to the live stream. In case you don't know, I'm Kabhaal, your favorite frightening, caffeinated cultist and hooded horror host. I deal in all things spooky and sinister, but I really do enjoy my survival and horror games. Hence why today I'm playing Identity 5. I also sometimes talk about content creation, if that's your chilling shtick. Nice. Kabhaal stream right after Kelly's premiere. I don't know if that's an abbreviation, or not abbreviation. I don't know if that's an acronym or the actual name. I saw it yesterday, was going on premiere, but I hadn't checked it out yet. I'm kind of under the weather at the moment due to vaccine side effects. We'll see if I grow an extra tentacle or not. You did an art in under an hour? You're feeling good. Hastur is kind of thematic. You know, I tried Hastur yesterday, and I think for the moment, he's a bit too technical for me. I was really struggling to get the placement of the tentacles and the timing for the attacks down. I know that they have an assist, but it really wasn't assisting me too much. Hello? My friend Bacchus DM sent me over a while back, and this is the first time you've made it to the stream? Ah, well, welcome, DJ. I'm glad that you could join us this mournful Monday. I hope you'll enjoy your stay here and even considering joining our cozy little cult. All my friends were complaining that I didn't get the vaccine when I got the vaccine. Wait a second. Were complaining that they didn't get the vaccine when you got the vaccine. I had some friends over the other day and they were giving me a good ribbing about not doing it. As you can guess, since I sequester myself away in my cave most days, I'm a bit of a hermit. They were like, "Kabhaal, you should go get the vaccine." And I'm just like, "But what about the government agents that want to capture me and pry the secrets from my mind?" Luckily, I was able to find a little passage in the Nerdnomicon that let me pass as a normal human for a bit, and made my way out of the caves of Appalachia and got it myself. I mean, you're one of the few that stream in the mornings, and you've started working second shift, so it works out perfectly. See? And that's the type of service I'm trying to provide. Those who are either making their way to work later in the day, even the Euro bros that are getting off, or maybe about to get off. The people who are sitting in their cubicles and looking for something to watch to make their way through the midday slump. I'm here to provide that handful of horror to brighten up their day, or maybe darken it. But I'm glad you found your way here, and you've heard the call of the gaming gods. Meanwhile, you're full freelance, so you spend most of your time watching streams while you work. I do the same thing while I'm editing videos and everything. The joys of being a full-time content creator. I need something in the background to kind of keep me going. Dealing with the technical aspects of video production can get terribly tedious at times. But I really do enjoy seeing that end product, rolling that video out, and even if it doesn't do too well, knowing that, I made this. This will forever be on YouTube, unless something unpredictable and unfortunate happens. Yes, the dream's a pog. You also want to be a full-time content creator. Well, I believe that if you keep at it, you work not only hard, but smart. The grind is one of the biggest memes in the entire scene. If you're going to grind, you need to grind smartly. You need to know what your goals are and what you need to do to get to them, not just throw content out in the wind and hope it sticks. I believe if you stick to those virtues, find your niche, maybe something that's a bit uncommon, something that makes you stand out a bit, you should meet with some success. Now, success is a broad term in my vernacular. It doesn't particularly mean you're going to be broadcasting to thousands of viewers. You may broadcast to 100. You may broadcast to 1,000. You may broadcast to 50. You may wind up as a 10,000 subscriber channel or 2,000 subscriber channel. But the thing is that most people who make content have been at it for years. They've had years to hone their craft, years to build their support base, years to figure out just what works for them. And that's what makes them professional content creators. VTuber, hello! Welcome to the live stream. You're about to throw a video out about a chair-based game. Ooh, well. I was going to make a chair pun, I decided against it, because the moment I thought it up, it immediately yeeted itself from my mind, because apparently it was just that bad. Speaking of years of content creation, though, if you don't follow me on Twitter, which, if you don't, I suggest you should, I do post some pretty good memes sometimes, and also I like to think that I'm a bit clever. You'll know that my 1-year anniversary of YouTube is coming up. June the 9th? Yes, June the 9th. Which a friend did the service of pointing out to me is 69 day. yeah, so that happened, and it's forever that way now. My very first video was posted on YouTube on June the 9th, 2020. And this year will be my first full year as a YouTube content creator. Now, as to what I'm going to do to celebrate that, I really don't have any idea. I'm not very good with events, but I figure we can maybe talk it out in Discord. Lazy Justice, you found me recently and you're glad to catch me live. Oh, well, it looks like I've been caught. But I'm glad to see you here. I hope you're having a delightfully dreadful Monday morning. That only applies to the US. Indeed, a chair-based game? My interest is piqued. Is it something like I am bread? I am chair? I be chair? Maybe? I don't know. I don't think I've ever heard of a chair-based game. Kyle, hello! Glad that you could make it. I hope you're having a delightfully dreadful start to your week. But yes, so, next Wednesday, June the 9th, I'm probably going to be putting on, I think maybe I'll do something around the 5-hour mark. Most of you know that due to health issues, I can't stream for very long at the moment. I've gotten to the point that I can go about 5 hours, but after that 4-hour mark, I feel like I start to fade pretty fast. I start to lose my edge, my wit starts to dull. Not that it was very sharp to begin with. Ooh, a server flippity floppity. I'm gonna go poof there. Bro, 5 hours is perfectly fine, and honestly, 3 might be even better for you. I'll consider it. 3 is around my comfortable mark. I enjoy about 3-hour streams. Sometimes, like with Resident Evil, I really get into it and I can go longer. But the moment I hit end stream, well, first off, I miss all of you dearly. Second off, I'm rather dead. Luckily for me, the gaming gods have graced me with infinite respawns. Or maybe they've cursed me. Who knows? A thought. No, it's not as good as I am bread. You're editing and thinking you must have been on some hardcore drugs in order to think it's a good idea. Well, that's the thing, is you never quite know with a video just what's going to take off. If you like streams that are 5 hours long, are a little hard to keep up, actually. I definitely agree. I really have to be in the zone. And even then, I feel like engagement suffers because, well, I mean, all of you have lives. You're going to sit down and look at my fearsome visage for 5 hours? Oh, why would you do that to yourself? Mazera, good morning. I hope you're doing well. We miss you too, but your health. Fair. I really wish these kinks would work out of my body at the moment, though. I'm stupendously sore. I don't think I've ever had a vaccine that hit me this hard. Hold on. A little cracking of the joints. Get the old bones moving. The ones that haven't been turned into a eldritch jelly yet. Remember, Constitution is the best stat. It's always good to have more hit points, I say. Ow! Existence is pain! Second dose? No, I went and I got the Johnson & Johnson. the one dose, because I have some things coming up later in the month. Lazy Justice, thanks for the follow. I greatly appreciate it, and I'm glad that you've heard the call of the gaming gods. Jelly? It was happenstance. I saw that it was available at one of the places where I could get a vaccine. I was like, you know what? I'd rather take one dose, and it hit me like a truck ready to send me into an isekai, then I have to get the first dose, and then probably forget about the second, and then later on be like, oh crap, I forgot about the second dose. Or have somebody blowing me up on phone, because there's nothing more frightening and fearsome than phone calls. You don't know which one they're gonna poke you with. Normally, what they do is they let you know when you schedule the appointment what's generally available. You abandoned your sanity long ago. Happy to follow the true gods. Ah, we have a new devotee. The message of the gaming gods spread. Soon we'll crack the veil and usher in an unending age of darkness, madness, and memes. You were lucky that your campus offered the vaccines. Oh, well, that's rather kind of them. I had to make my way to a Walmart. Because, well, Appalachia. Of course we have a Walmart. Your second dose, Moderna, felt like the aftermath of your college parties minus the parties. That's what I've heard a lot. I've heard that some people experience no symptoms, but everybody I know is just like, gods, take me now. Still need to find time at work to talk to them about scheduling it. Apparently, since you're a kid, you have to get the small beans vaccine. Oh, small bean. Well, as long as you do whatever you have to do to keep yourself safe, that's really all that matters, isn't it? Your hospital set up a drive-thru for vaccine. They set up a drive-thru? One second. Sorry. The side effects got me feeling a bit nauseous. Not stupendously so, but just a tad bit. Enough to just get the old stomach gurgling. I know, drive-thru shots, that must be a nightmare to deal with. I bet they rented out Chick-fil-A employees. Those people know how to keep a drive-thru moving. You put up into the tent in your car, they give you the shot, and off you go. I've heard that some people have, or can possibly have, allergic reactions to the shot. That seems... what's the word I'm looking for? Possibly a bit dangerous? I don't know. They had me sit down for like a good 15 minutes. I was answering the entire time. I thought the spell was going to wear off. And, well, you know what? On second thought, I was in a Walmart. Nobody would probably even notice. They just assume I'm hit a Snuggie. You had to sit for about 15 to 30 minutes. It is pretty efficient. I wish more things were like that. I do enjoy some efficiency. Speaking of which... so, yesterday, after getting my shot, I sat down and I tried out a bunch of hunters and a bunch of survivors. And, well, not a bunch of survivors, a couple survivors. And I found that so far, Prisoner is my favorite of the survivors. His ability to link cipher machines and pass the progress off to other ones, I find terribly efficient, and I would say almost unbalancing, because it's, not to toot my own horn, but it's not that hard to get away from the killer sometimes. Maybe it's just because I'm just starting out and I don't have a particularly high rank. Or, I get matched against other people who are playing it casually. Hold on, let me catch up on chat. So proud of you all for getting vaccines. Exactly. I'm very proud of you all for taking the health of your fellow man into account. Anything that anyone can do to help another person, so long as you can still help yourself in the process, because I'm a big believer that you can't help anybody unless you can help yourself. I'm greatly appreciative. Even though we're a cult, that doesn't mean we can't leave the world a slightly better place before we usher in the apocalypse. Who knows? We may even found a tentacle-based civilization afterwards, and that may lay the groundwork for it. Not to toot my own horn, emoji. One of these days, I'm going to get an XLR mic, and I'm going to get a soundboard. No one would even take a second glance. Just another pic taken at your local Walmart. If I wind up on the people of Walmart in my robes, that'd be terribly funny. Wanted to do your work, the fact that your family is all at risk. Well, that's very, very kind of you. Wish all vaccine shots were like that? I do too. Lazy, you're a Dead by Daylight fan. How's Identity 5? Well, I've got to be honest. I kind of like Identity 5 more than Dead by Daylight. As a hardcore, well, I wouldn't say hardcore. As a voracious consumer of horror media in all of its forms, I greatly appreciate Dead by Daylight for its visceral visuals and scarily stunning portrayal of different killers, and having multiple titans of horror media incorporated into it. In fact, the fact that they put in Nemesis, I'm looking forward to it once it gets a bit more balanced. But I find that Dead by Daylight is a bit... I'm not going to use the term hardcore. I feel like Dead by Daylight is, by its nature, just more competitive and less geared towards fun. People are more prone to trolling and trying to take it super seriously. And if anybody knows me, I am just a meme lord. I enjoy my games and being a meme lord. I don't try particularly hard because I know I'm bad, and that's not going to change. So with Identity 5, well, first off, I like the fact that it's third person. I really, really enjoy the third person view. I feel like I have a better experience because of it. Just like wearing an oxygen mask on a plane, wear yours first, then help others with theirs. Exactly! Do you realize how much being shot with a tranquilizer gun would... Oh, gods, no, I've seen the needles on those things. That would be horrible. You played 40-ish hours of Nemesis already. You fell in love with playing him. You're going to become the best Nemesis player, or at least try. That is a valiant pursuit. And I'll wish you the best of luck on it. I'm probably going to wind up playing Dead by Daylight at some point in time, but I'm going to need to brush up on my skills because so far, I'm really only decent at Doctor because, well, it's Doctor. I'm also, brought in by his laugh. I really enjoy that creepy cackle of his. Something about it, I don't know. Just the Doctor laugh. It feels familiar for some reason. You've got yourself a meme lord over here. Well, I'm not particularly a good meme lord. I'm kind of like a meme... What's a low-ranking lord? Hold on, let me look this up. I'm about to Google this. Let's see. Nobility rankings. Noble titles and rank in a monarchy. Okay, so if like the ultimate meme lord is a king, I'm kind of like a viscount. I'm a viscount of the meme lord kingdom. Not necessarily a baron, but you know, slightly above that. I do believe I put out some good chuckles. A meme duke? No, not even close. That's like just under a meme king. The Jarl of memes. This is true. Bjorn is the Jarl of memes. He's also the Jarl of puns. In fact, having him in chat sometimes is quite punishing. The killers are third person? Yes, in Identity 5, the killers are third person. And I do like that even though it's mobile-centered, they have done the PC emulator. I think it works quite well, and let's be honest, I'm going to tell you a secret. I'm pretty trash at the mobile version. Something about having long gangly fingers and tentacles on the way doesn't make mobile play very conducive. A meme journeyman? Maybe. Well, day off for you means you have to get out of the house. You'll catch me later. IKEA, wait. Oh no, not IKEA. It's going to get lost in the SCP IKEA. Well, good luck, mine. We'll hope that you make your way back. And if not, well, enjoy the tribal nature of the IKEA tribes. Yes, you do have a tendency to raid my sanity from time. Yes, you do, Bjorn. Sometimes defenestration is definitely something that I put on the table for you. You're going to be half lurking due to art and looking at houses. You know, I'm completely fine with lurking. Anybody who wants to lurk, more than welcome to. I'm never going to call out lurkers and be like, why are you not interacting? That's incredibly rude. I'm a firm believer that lurkers are the backbone of any streaming community. Because let's be honest, stream chats can get kind of hectic sometimes, and mine probably more so than most, especially with the restream bot broadcasting the messages cross-platform. You were beyond ready for this, my oh gods. And so it begins. Your minds make delicious sanity. One of these days, Bjorn. One of these days. When we're both 3D, I'm going to throw you out of a window for real. I will invite you to a collab just to throw you out of a window. Deal? Oh. Speaking of which. Starson, hello! Haven't seen you in a while. How are you doing? Oh, silly me. I almost forgot. So for those of you who don't know, or new here, both Bjorn and Starson are fellow VTubers. Starson is a tentacle creature of quote-unquote culture, who does quite a bit of spooky stuff on the side as well. Bjorn is a Viking VTuber who does mythological-based content, I do believe. Is that correct, Bjorn? Awake at this star-forgotten hour. Ah, what are you talking about? The sun's just rising up and searing the flesh from my pallid bones. Net the Wizard, hello, and welcome to the live stream. We're actually just about to get into some Identity 5. I've picked up a new hunter, and I want to play him a little bit. Get some memory pieces, build up a little bit more to maybe get another hunter, or maybe a survivor, who knows? You're going to the Finistrate, tossing him out the window? That's the problem. The only star out is the horrible yellow bony one. Fair, fair. You've accidentally hijacked another's debut stream and built them a bridge. Alright, so what do you say we hop over to the gaming stream and see what Identity 5 has got in store for us? Starson, thanks for the follow. I greatly appreciate it. Sun is rising up. You look well rested. Well, I am well rested, surprisingly enough. Last night, I was feeling not too bad, but, I went to sleep, and I woke up, and I was just like, oh, there's the vaccine side effects. Oh, there's the body aches I was anticipating. Wait, this is a gaming stream? Oh, you know, I always like to start out my streams with just a little bit of just chatting, just to see how everybody's doing. A little bit of community building, you know, let everybody wake up, because it is a morning stream, and I don't anticipate everybody has had the crust brushed out of their eye holes yet. You thought this was a bully cabbie stream? Well, I mean, that's pretty much every stream. You're not wrong. Alright, so let's do this. And boop. There we go. Ah, look at the good old detective. So, actually, let me go ahead and change my category on Twitch while I'm at it. From just chatting to Identity 5. And let's see if we can pull what we did Friday and maybe get in the top rankings of Twitch for this category. That'd be interesting. We actually managed to for I think, about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours last Friday. We were the top ranking stream in Identity 5, which was pretty cool. We also had some, fairly notable players of the Identity 5 community actually come out and join our community, which was pretty darn awesome, I've got to say. It's 10:30 p.m. here, so you're about to go to bed. Indeed, we definitely had some elite players come out, and it was cool to see. Their technical prowess with hunters and both survivors was incredibly impressive. They did sweep us. I did call it, though. I was like, oh, Anne's going to be killer? Well, this is going to end poorly. Come on, you dear cultists, show them how it's done. I don't think I'm going to be showing anybody, how it's done. You're not wrong, you're just an asshole. Look, I was thinking it pretty hard, but I didn't say it. It's not my fault you're a mind-reading Viking. But anyways, since then, I've managed... There we go. Oop, is desktop audio not picking up? Oh, turn that up just a tad more. How's that sound for desktop audio? You didn't notice since you have your game. Fair enough. The mind of his ear knows all. You also got a copy of your personal game. Oh no! I thought I'd hidden that away. But anyways, alright, I think I've got the game audio going pretty good. So, I was trying out Survivors yesterday. I think Prisoner, one of my favorites. He's pretty good. Like I said, I enjoy the efficiency of his character. I tried out Cowboy. The lasso is weird, in my opinion. Not a big fan of it. Or maybe I'm just bad. That's a distinct possibility. I also tried out Mercenary. I do enjoy Mercenary a bit. I don't think I'm particularly good with him. Who else did I try out? Was it Embalmer? Undertaker? Whatever his name is. He digs a hole. I tried it. I'm not very good at it. But it is an interesting concept, and I think I want to learn more about it. As for hunters, I figured out, I think about 5 hunters that I enjoy. It's, first off, I enjoy Ripper. I hear Ripper is fairly competitive, though. I'm fairly decent at getting those skill shots in with the fog blades. Because what he can do is he can charge his claws, and then he can yeet out a skill shot that, hits a survivor and then leaves a fog trail, which increases his speed while he's in it. And I'm a pretty big fan of that. I enjoy the chase. And he's a pretty strong chaser from what I read. You really want to learn so I was looking at Soul Weaver. Right? I was looking at Soul Weaver, and I'm trying to figure her out, and I'm just, something isn't clicking. I don't know what, but something isn't clicking. And when I went to go look up guides on YouTube, holy crap. So what I might do, because I know last Friday we talked about making content for Identity 5, like lore videos on the hunters and lore videos on the survivors as well. What I might do as well is, if I make those lore videos, I might also make how to play videos. Now, they're not going to be MLG, ranked player plays blah, blah, blah. No, this is going to be for your layman who's wanting to get into Identity 5. And basically, I really want to try to put some good production quality into it. You know, be pretty informative on the basics and how these characters play, because, man, when I was looking for tutorials, yeah, basically, a how to play 101. It's not going to be super in-depth, but it will let you know how the mechanics of the characters work, because I don't know about anybody else, but trying to read the abilities, it didn't click. And some of the tutorials are, frankly, not very good. Happy Cocaine! Hello! Thanks for the follow, and welcome to the live stream. In case you're new here, I'm Kabhaal, your favorite frightening caffeinated cultist and hooded horror host. I do all things sinister and spooky. Sometimes I like to dabble in content creation as well, if that's your thing. Yeah, some of the abilities are a bit hard to grasp. Exactly. Like, I was trying to play Violinist, and I was like, what does any of this do? I have no idea. And I had to watch a tutorial video like 5 times for it to explain the ability well, because it was just kind of jumbled. He plays music. No, really? The violinist plays music? I would have never guessed. Ah, you've saved me. I now know how violinist functions. I shall now become top-ranked violinist player. But it was the same for Axe Boy. I found that Axe Boy is another hunter that I enjoy. I really like his restful path ability. The ability to lay down those tree roots and surf across the map at stupendous speeds. Really, good stuff. The skill shots on his, what is it, Resentful Souls? They're a bit hard to hit, but I like that you get a reward even if you don't hit a survivor with them. You still get that speed boost, and frankly, that's what I use them for mostly. Not gonna lie, you thought he was a creepy survivor at first. There! Oh, what was another killer that I looked at yesterday? Oop! Wrong button! Not killer, hunter. Hunter. Dead by Daylight, Identity 5. Different games. But they're essentially killers. You know? I looked at the twins. That's a bit out of my depth. The same goes for Geisha and Disciple. I don't like the penguin bot. I just don't like the aesthetics of it. It may be a good hunter. I'm just not a fan of it. I haven't tried out Dream Witch. I hear that she's really good, but very, very difficult to master. Hastur, a bit too technical for me at the moment. I have trouble getting the tentacles down. Like getting the tentacle placement, and then also getting them to go off on survivors. Ooh, you're showing there. Isn't Disciple just a floating head? No, she's long-necked giraffe lady with a creepy cat. She's got some pretty cool mechanics, but it's a lot of micromanaging, in my opinion. Like, you have to have a lot of awareness, and, I'm not very aware. I haven't tried out Galatea yet, or the Sculptor. I haven't tried her out. So I tried out the Breaking Wheel. It's interesting. I feel like in some maps, he's very bad. In other maps, he's very good. Long-necked giraffe lady with a cat. Basically, yes. Creepy giraffe lady with a cat. And she does the big jumps. One hunter that I did try out yesterday. You really like the art style of this game? You know, I do too. At first I was kind of unsure for it, because you can definitely tell that it's a mobile game. I feel like with the PC version, they could have did a graphical update, but I still think it's pretty good. I also really like the, like you said, I do like the art style of it. It's very Coralineesque, which I'm a big fan of. It's not too creepy. It's not too scary. Like Dead by Daylight is pure horror. Like, you don't, that's slasher movie levels. This one is kind of like fairy tale-ish, you know, kind of like spooky bedtime stories. And I'm a big fan of that. It really does grow on you. And one of the things I'm looking forward to is with the hunters and survivors actually sitting down and doing that artwork that I was talking about. Because I really feel like my comic book style black and white with heavy shading would look pretty darn good. And what I could actually do is, while I'm doing that artwork, I could do a recording. I could record the process of doing the artwork and then turn that into a, what's the word I'm looking for? A speed paint? Is it a speed paint? I'm not sure. A speed paint, and basically do the lore over top of that. Or I could go more in depth with lore videos. We just have to see. But that would require multiple pictures, which would definitely increase the production time. But one of the killers I was looking at was old Percy, also known as the Undead. Now, I was reading that he, as a hunter, is he's a controversial figure, because one of his mechanics is that he can't put survivors in rocket chairs. Essentially what he does is he downs a person and then goes on to the next one. And in the Identity 5 community, that's called, apparently, slugging? Which I get because, you know, you reduce a survivor down to a crawl, and, that's not a lot of fun. You know, go ahead and eliminate somebody if you're going to eliminate them. But I have to say, I really enjoy his mechanics. I like his dash. I like his charge. How his electrical charge can build up, and he can use his basic attack to smash through pallets, or even to jump over things. Dead by Daylight uses that term. Too. Oh, I didn't know that. It shows that I don't play a lot of Dead by Daylight or Identity 5. But, hold on a second. Here we go. Percy is unable to place survivors on rocket chairs. However, the elimination progress of survivors knocked down by Percy will increase by 25%. The self-heal limit is raised to 95%. The crawling speed is reduced by 200. And the location is revealed to Percy for 6 seconds when they get back on their feet. When all of the survivors are knocked down, the elimination speed increases by 300%. After the gate's electrical switch is activated, the elimination speed against knockdown survivors is increased by 300%. TJ the winner, hello! I'm glad you were able to make it. Right now I'm talking about some of the hunters I've been playing with. Right now, I'm feeling pretty comfortable with Ripper. I'd like to play Percy a bit more against actual survivors, but that would, require me to actually purchase him. And while I could, I kind of want to try out some of the free hunters at the moment. I know Gamekeeper is free at the moment. I already bought Ripper because I saw Ripper and I tested Ripper out and I was like, yes, this is a champion that I can kind of get behind. I mean, you can practice against you. Fair enough. Oh, let me stretch a little bit. Those muscle aches really getting to me. Wait, Dead by Daylight, but more book-like? I guess you could say that. Identity 5 is a asymmetrical horror survival game, just like Dead by Daylight. In fact, it was developed with the assistance of Behavior, the same people that developed Dead by Daylight. So there's definitely some similarities in mechanics. But while Dead by Daylight is more, I would say, slasher movie, this one is kind of more spooky bedtime story. But it has its own mechanics and own style that I do feel sets it apart. For a matter of fact, the survivors and hunters, which is their version of the killers, are all third person. More detective-y? Basically, that's kind of why all of the survivors have button eyes, is because all of the matches, instead of like actual matches, they're recreations within the game character's mind, which is a detective. He's essentially rebuilding crime scenes. And these are kind of his mental representation of individuals. You might give it a shot. Well, if you do give it a shot, you can go ahead, you can hop in the Discord, and we have an Identity 5 channel where you can post your friend code. And we I said do. Oops. We do community nights of Identity 5 occasionally. We just had our first one Friday, or last Friday. And indeed, it is on mobile and PC. What was it? Saturday, I was out of the cave for most of the day, and I did play some on mobile. This tablet has barely any current-gen games, so I mean, hey, it's something to play, and I do think it's fun. Yes, it does have gacha systems to it, but most of all of the champions and not champions, it's not League of Legends, all of the survivors and hunters are things that you can earn through in-game non-monetary means. So, there's that. It's just a matter of how much time are you willing to invest into it. Anyways, how about we play some quick matches and just see what we're up against. I think I want to try Gamekeeper this time around because I was trying him yesterday and it was I had a pretty good time with it. And it does seem like hunters are woefully underrepresented in the community. So another one of the hunters that I played yesterday that I was not really fully able to grasp was photographer. Ooh, that was pretty quick. Might have to turn that down a little bit. Excuse me. But yeah, I was playing the Gamekeeper. I like the Gamekeeper. I don't think I'm particularly good at the Gamekeeper, but it's worth a shot. Photographer, I still don't get it. But maybe that's just me. Like I've said before, I am pretty dense. In fact, were I any more dense, I'd probably be able to survive in Chernobyl. You didn't know I was live? Well, you know, alerts can be a bit finicky, Kessler. Like the Gamekeeper's bear trap accessory. I do think it's pretty darn cool. So, let's see who we can go out. What was that? Oh. Has summoned a coffin. I don't know the optimal strategy for Gamekeeper's traps, so I think, what I'll do is this. Oh! I thought I heard somebody. No? Not quite yet. See if I can hear anyone. Ah! Oh, hello there! I think I found the prisoner. Oop. Where'd he go? He's upstairs. Where are the others at? There we go. There's somebody over there. Where? Ah, here we go. Ah, I like that hook. Where are you going? Don't you want to play? There we go. Oop. Why can't I? Well, you want to save your friend? There you go. Have some fun sitting in the chair. Let's see where everybody else is at. Oh, there's that person. Looks like Dead by Daylight. Remember hearing about this one? It's kind of like Dead by Daylight. It's more of, I would say more spooky story centric. Kind of like bedtime stories, but... Ooh! He juked me! How dare you? Alright, now we can put him in the chair. I'm liking, what's his name? Gamekeeper. I'm liking Gamekeeper. That hook is pretty darn good. Ooh, here we go. Somebody else. I thought you were going to juke me. I'm pretty good at not getting juked. What is he trying to do? You know what? I'll go ahead and I'll put you in the basement. Why? Yeah, why not? It's co-produced by Dead by Daylight. Exactly. Someone at Kabhaal. This hook to his tentacles, inflicting a blood trail that can be tracked. But that's easy to miss. Ooh. The fandom or community see this game as a dating game to your experience. Oh! Look at that. It looks like somebody fell into my little trap. Should have run while you had the chance, sunshine. I've got 2 ciphers remaining. It looks real smooth, not gonna lie. Oop, there we go. And I do believe that's the last survivor. The fandom or community see this game as a dating game. From your experience, really? Wait, did I already read that? I'm not sure. I mean, I know that certain fandoms enjoy their headcanon. Ooh, flawless! So yes, Gamekeeper definitely seems right up my dark alley. Or at least, that's what I'm seeing. Bane. God, dude. Oh, his name is Bane? Oh. How petrifyingly perfect. Seems super similar to Disturbed Ward. The producer helped in creating the game to spread this kind of asymmetrical gameplay. Well, I'm definitely glad that behavior did. I know that what is it? Identity V started out as kind of like a small project between some members of the game company, and then it got picked up. I'm definitely glad it happened because it really does have a different feel from Dead by Daylight, and I can appreciate that. Ooh, skew. Kabhaal can drink his coffee, giving him a speed boost, which when ended momentarily slows him down as a repercussion. You know, maybe in a couple years, when we're pulling bigger numbers, maybe I could approach him about a sponsorship. I think that would be pretty cool. I actually have a friend of mine who recently got offered a sponsorship by some well, not a sponsorship, they offered to put a skin of her in a game. It's pretty interesting. So, it really all depends. And I think the community is small enough that if we get pretty big, we can draw more people into it. I was actually discussing that with a friend of mine yesterday, that he was saying that since I'm a horror VTuber, not only that, but I'm also a bit of a horror artist, that this type of game is right up my dark alley. You know, I can do things and to spread the message, to get more people into the community, get more people interested in it. Because I think most people are like, oh, it's a Dead by Daylight clone. But with the right hook, I'm pretty sure we could get more people playing. You know, I would just be satisfied with the historic skin. I think that'd be pretty darn cool. Oh, what do I got? Did I get more for my persona? I did! Let's see, what do I've got here? I'm going to put that... Nope. There we go. That's my default. I don't really know what I'm doing with the personas yet. I'm still trying to figure it out. I have to sit down and tinker with it a bit more. No tactical bad dragon skill. This isn't it's not that type of game. Your first impression of seeing this game is how much of a copy it is. But knowing it's co-produced makes you less reserved. Exactly, and that's one of the things when people pop in here and they're like, oh, Dead by Daylight clone. I'm like, actually, no, it's co-produced by Behavior. Because then people are like, oh, really? They helped make the game, even though it's, you know, even though it looks like a copy. It's like, oh, no, it's different, and here's why it's different. You have to have that hook to get people in the door to explain something, because people... I think a lot of folks have that impression of it. Oh, it's a Dead by Daylight clone, and that's where they stop. Which is unfortunate, because I really do like it. I think it holds its own. Is the community smaller than Dead by Daylight? Maybe. Does it have not as much mass appeal? Maybe at the moment. But I think that's something that can be worked on as more... Oop. How do I say this? More on-brand content creators get into it. Asta is perfect for me. I was trying Hastur yesterday, and for the moment at least, I think he's a bit too technical for me. Once I get some more time under my belt, and I get a better feel for the game, and some more, you know, of the cooldowns, and, you know, the response time, and things like that, I think I'll be able to play Hastur. But at the moment, his skill bottom is beyond my skill ceiling. Or his skill floor is beyond my skill ceiling. But that's just for the moment. Actually, I kind of want to play another game with Gamekeeper. Zozo! Hello! So, for those of you who don't know, or those of you who are just new here, Zozo Horror Show is also a fellow VTuber and horror enthusiast. She's quite the carnival act. She delves into the depths of the spooky as well. So, if you want something that's a bit more later in the evening, I definitely suggest giving her a look. But to use your journal and make like 15 Kabhaal skills. You almost missed it because Twitch Mobile is trash. I never get notifications on Twitch Mobile. Twitch Mobile. I don't know what it is. They just never send them to me. So I'll be like, oh, somebody I really enjoy is streaming? I need something to watch while I'm working? Why didn't it tell me earlier? Oh, well. I think it could be argued it might have more appeal for its sort of Goosebumps Nightmare Before Christmas style. It could appeal better with kids. I definitely think it could appeal to that younger crowd, definitely. I think they have pushed it kind of that way. But I also think with its Goosebumps and Nightmare Before Christmas kind of vibes to it, it definitely appeals to the to the 20 to 35 crowd. Because those are the people who, like, grew up watching Goosebumps and Nightmare Before Christmas. Problem is, you've got 152 while you were sleeping. You only remembered after seeing the Discord schedule? Well, that's why I post it. And for those of you who would like to become a member of the Violet Sign community, you can always type !Discord in the chat, and it'll pop up a link to our Discord. We're growing as a community. We do have channels in there for Identity 5 and other games. One of the things I'm looking towards is as we get more members on YouTube, which is it's the YouTube equivalent of subscribers here on Twitch. I'll be able to finance things like a horror-based Minecraft server and other community ventures that we can delve into the depths of. So keep an eye out for that if that's something that might pique your interest. Yeah, sort of nostalgia factor too. Exactly. And if anything, my channel runs off nostalgia. I like to play heavily into the idea of the Tales from the Crypt. And later on, when we start doing creature features and theater nights, Mystery Science Theater 3000, things like that. Because I don't want to be just a hooded horror host in only name. Shiki, you just woke up. But here to trade sanity points for madness points. Well, lucky for you, we've got plenty of madness in stock. So what do we say another game of Gamekeeper? I think I might do one of Ripper afterwards. Creature features, huh? That was your childhood. Exactly! And I know the horror hosts are something of an age past, but there's definitely a call for it, and I would more than be happy to feel that fearsome need. By madness, he means coffee. Well, he's not wrong. Drink enough, you might just go mad. As the caffeine overwhelms your synapses, and you're able to see beyond the view of mortals. So now we sit here, stretching. Get a bit of a stretch in. Get away some of those muscle aches, and we see just what else the survivor community has to offer. You drink enough, you go to the bathroom. Ta-da! Let's switch over to Gamekeeper, what do you say? By madness, he means coffee. Oh, I already read that. You have ADD? Coffee helps calm down people with ADD and ADHD, so you're immune. I also have that same issue. Generally, I drink my coffee and I'm good for a while. That's why I have a good cup before going on stream. Now, it doesn't completely do away with it, but I also believe that the ability to jump from topic to topic... Good luck with the stream, I get... Wait, what? Are you on YouTube? You might be on YouTube at the moment. I think I've been found out. Uh-oh. Well, hopefully nobody stream snipes, and if they do, well, meh. It's all fun and games. Grab the 3 o'clock in the persona tree to change the traits, or 6 o'clock to get detention. I'm working towards detention at the moment. Alright, so let's see what we've got. Oh, hello there! Ah! Where are you going? Got him with the terror shock. Well, that was pretty fast. Let's see how the rest go. See if I can hear anybody. Oh, there's someone. Well, hello there. How you doing? Gotcha. No, don't run. We're here for a bit of fun. Seem like Twitch is ahead of the YouTube stream? That's unfortunately, it seems like that's just a thing with Twitch. Well, that's just a thing with YouTube. YouTube has a higher latency or something like that. I don't know. I haven't really found a way to fix that. Let's see. YouTube latency is trash. Fair enough. I don't hear it. Oh, there we go. Oh, they're free. What? Where do you think you're going? Nobody gets away that easily. You thought you were gonna drop that pallet, didn't you? Well, sad to say, doesn't look like it. Oh, you sabotaged it! You sneaky little... Ah! Managed to get away. No? They're pretty good at juking. Let's see how good they do. Jelly James, thanks for the follow, and welcome to the live stream. Oh, there's somebody. Where you going, sunshine? Ooh. Hold on. Let me see if I can do this. No, not quite. There we go. It gave me a little bit of the runaround there for a bit. Oh! Well, I guess I can go ahead and eliminate the enchantress. Oop, not what I intended to do. Come on. Why are you running? I thought we were having fun. Oh, there's the trapdoor. I'm going to get at least one of these. There we go. And you just sit tight. Now let's see, where are the others at? There we go. Or... Ah! Where? Well, at least the trap worked. If I can get at least just one more, then we can at least tie the game, which won't be too bad. And I believe we have a rocket chair right over here. No, that one's busted. Ah, so we gotta go to the one that's way over here? That's unfortunate. Watch him get away right as I'm about to put him in it. Oh, no! I actually was able to do it. Sorry, Enchantress. Looks like or magician. Bye-bye. Oh, over here. There we go. Did they manage to make it out? Ah, they did. Well, there we go. One has escaped. Is that listening something all killers can do, or just this one? Wait, my puns? It's like for me. When Cab gets in a roll, it can be punishing. The listening is something that all killers can do. You actually have a, Yeah, Zero's right. Here, I'll show you. You actually... Where's it at? Right here. You have a trait that you can pick as a hunter. Right now, I enjoy listen. Or you can do abnormal. Which I believe that's, you can lower the progress of cipher machines. Something kind of like sabotage and default did by daylight. You have excitement, which can release you from control effects. Patroller? I've heard this one's particularly good with Hestur. It sends out a little pet that goes and grabs on to a survivor. So it's good for lining up his tentacle shots. You meant Mourn family. Ah, okay, gotcha. No, I'm not knocking you for it. I was like, what? I don't understand. Well done tying it up. Well, I at least wanted to get a tie. I'm not super competitive, but If I can, I can. That was actually a pretty good survivor group. I had fun with that one. I don't know if it's just this skill level, but the game seemed oddly killer-sided. You know, it's funny because I hear that the game is particularly survival-sided, so it might very well be the skill level. Blink and Peeper are your favorite, as well as Teleport. So I've heard lots of good things about Teleport. Definitely, if you combine it with different parts of the Persona tree, I hear it makes for really, really good map presence. The matches also go by super fast, it seems. It seems that they do, which I kind of like. I don't like being stuck in a match for like 30 minutes at a time. I had enough of that with League of Legends. But it's a mobile game, so that makes sense. Exactly. I think that's, it's something that really does work well for its demographic. You can go in, you can have your fun, and you can get out. If you're having a bad match, the match can be over quickly. Things like that. There's not a lot of feel bad, in my opinion, which I think from a game design perspective is pretty darn good. I'm sure there's trolls and things like that, but that's any game, especially one where the central mechanic is players versus other players. I don't think I'm going to be delving into the depths of ranked matches, though, because I don't think I have a competitive bone in my body. You played Smite? You know the feeling of long match? I've looked at Smite. I've never played Smite. Is that one of its things where it has, like, stupidly long matches? Tentacle shots, you say? Yes, indeed. Tentacle shots. What's the matter? A little bit too eldritch for you? What, you don't like tentacle shots? Come on, it's not that bad. You need to get going? It was nice hanging out for a bit. Well, it was nice having you here, Lazy. You're always more than welcome. And if you want to stay more up to date, you can always follow me on Twitter or join the Discord. We have some frightfully engaging conversations over there. I'll look forward to seeing you later, hopefully. Your laughs really are you. Well, I do enjoy a good cackle. You'll try to catch another stream? You join the Discord primarily to lurk. Well, if you decide to lurk, more than happy to have you aboard. And don't worry about catching streams. Even if they're deleted here off of Twitch due to me not being a partner or even an affiliate, they'll always be on YouTube. Also, if you want a spooky story to listen to sometime when you're working or something else, I also do creepypasta readings over on YouTube. Speaking of which, I'm working on a couple right now. I have about 4 stories picked out. I'm going to sit down and record them and hopefully edit them up, have them posting every Friday, as well as getting on to editing down those Resident Evil 8 streams so we can get those made into condensed episodes. Get all the good parts going, you know? But anyways, yeah, so these are the different traits that hunters can have. Do I plan on having a podcast someday? Probably not. I don't think podcasts are quite up my dark alley. I'd have to look into it, though. I'm not really quite sure how to run a podcast. I'm sure if I was able to get some other horror content creators on, we could do something like that, but that might take a bit. I'm fairly new to streaming. I may be celebrating my 1-year anniversary for YouTube next week, but as far as Twitch goes, I've only been streaming for about a little over a month. Look at the Mr. Nobody podcast on Spotify. I'll definitely check that out. Actually, if you could post that in, if you're in the Discord, that is. If you could post that in the spooky and more category, I'll definitely give that a look. Just so I remember where it's at, and I don't have to go, like, searching through everything for it. Did you read my tip earlier? I think I may have glossed over it. If you can't see what they are, look at the cipher antenna. When they're being decoded, the antenna... I thought that was just if the, just if the antenna was, I thought it only moved if it had progress on it. So that actively tells you where they're at, or if they're actively decoding? Ah! Well, thanks for the tip. That's actually pretty handy. Creepypasta has gone for you, weird for you after the Slenderman stuff. Yeah, it definitely, that definitely took it to a whole new level. I really don't like to touch on real-life tragedies like that, because I do believe horror is a wonderful medium that can benefit people that are having trouble in their lives. It's a great stress reliever. And that's what I like to keep my horror as, is something that people can, they can get antsy about, and it takes their mind off the woes of the world. But I definitely agree with you. That was definitely something. And I'm not, let's just say I'm not comfortable talking about it. There's enough horrors in the world as is. Let's just say. Fictional horror is my bread and butter, and where I like to keep it. Maybe Zozo would be interested. She seems scary good. Maybe. We'd have to see. Zozo and I had talked about something before, but it's something I'll keep under my hood, for now. We have to all see where we pan out as broadcasters in due time. In your opinions, the issue with creepypasta is the same opinion about SCP. Way more often than not, they feel very try-hard and ruins good premises. I gotta kind of agree. Horror is something that I feel like it either comes naturally or it comes across as try-hard. There's not a lot of in-between. But maybe that's just me. Alright, I think I'm going to try a game with, maybe 2 or so games with Ripper. And then maybe I might try Survivor for a little bit, because I've been playing Hunter since yesterday. Ooh. Oh, well, that was fast. Well, I was addicted. I will say that I do enjoy the hunt. The thrill of being able to, especially if it's a community night, have people on here and able to hear my terrifying tones in the background as I chase them down. It's a good bit of fun. I am the type that roots for the slashers in horror movies. So being able to adopt that role, right up my dark alley. Jeff the Killer is so close to being good. Ah, oh, Jeff. Ta-da! Volt Hunter Pog? Indeed, I do enjoy my hunts. Playing Hunter is real fun. I don't blame you for liking them. I don't know if I'd quite say I'm a Hunter main. There's different times that I enjoy the different roles. Sometimes I really enjoy the hunt. You can get in there and you really get into it. But also the being chased as a survivor, I really don't like it in Dead by Daylight. But in Identity 5, gotta say, I'm kind of a fan of it. I have my fun with it. Volt, thanks for the follow. and welcome to the live stream. Ooh, I think I just saw somebody. Where's that trail at? What do you bet there's somebody in here working on this? No? Where you all at? That one being worked on? Oh, that one's... There we go. I just saw somebody. Come here, sunshine. Ooh, there we go. Go ahead and get that presence up. And now... I can go after this individual right here. Where are you going? Oh, it looks like you're headed to that one. Ah, nailed it! Come on, one more. That's what I really enjoy about Ripper. When you nail those skill shots, it's just something... It's that little bit of serotonin boost, I guess you could say. Let's see, which ones are being worked on? Oh, there's somebody. How am I doing? I'm actually doing pretty darn good. I got you with the fog claws. Looks like you won't be getting away today. And we've got a rocket shell right over here. How about you have a seat and cool your jets? Let's see, who else have we got around? Is that one being worked on? I can't tell. Oh, there we go. They're over there. Come on. Are they going to cut through the building? If I can come up behind them, that'd be great. They're going off to save their friend. How sweet. Ran right into it. And another goes right in the chair. Gotcha! Fell right into my terrifying trap. You hate horror movies? But if they're gore intensive, you watch them, because gore is so cool. Have you tried Heavy Strike to increase your hit range, but also has wind up? I'm not very good at timing the heavy strikes just yet. With that one, I was able to get it off, but there's still something I'm working on. Oh, there's somebody working on this one. Where'd they go? Ah! You ran into the basement. Don't you know anything about horror movies? Never run into the basement. That's like one of the cardinal rules. Well, looks like I only have 2 victims left. Let's see. Oh, well, you just presented yourself to me. That's convenient. Our friendship, the world's greatest double-edged sword. And elevators. The elevators from the other stream. Those were pretty good. Your final movie is our Final Destination Saw because the gore was amazing. I definitely... Ooh, there we go. Ah, they made it out. Some friendships have other things that are double... Zozo. That's borderline right there. They've got skills that make them annoying and very fun as well. I get it. Don't personally like them as much as hunters, though. You know, that's fair. The survivors are definitely... How do I put this? I feel like they're an acquired taste. Not all survivors are going to mesh well with the person. And I do feel like some of their skills, if you use them in a toxic manner, can become toxic, but I'm here for fun, not for competitiveness. I will have to say, though, that I'm actually a big fan of the Saw movies, because I like John Kramer as a character, and I like how it develops. I'm also a big fan of the various machines that they come up with. He's not a slasher per se, he's a mechanical mastermind of menace and malaise. And that's just really, really good character development, in my opinion. What a horror antagonist that is. Never realized that gore was a genre. Gore prawn is indeed a genre. It's the same as it's kind of a sister genre to body horror, I guess you could say. Which is, all in all, my favorite genre itself. I enjoy classics like The Thing or Slither. Hellraiser. Well, not the entire Hellraiser franchise. All of the Hellraiser franchise, the Hellraiser movies with, what's his name? I always forget his name. Pinhead's actor. Doug Bradley, that's his name. Why do I always want to call him John? Doug Bradley. Any Hellraiser movie with Doug Bradley as Pinhead, I'm a really, really big fan of. Don't forget to collect my daily rewards. Ooh, more memories. Oh, friend request. Ah, jelly jams. I see you added me as a friend. If you're not already, make sure you join the Discord. That way you can stay up to date whenever we have community plays, because it's not always going to be on stream. I love trying to figure out how to escape saw traps and why people are dumb and shove their hands into a box filled with blades that can slice your hand. You try to pull them out and don't think. You're very angry. You're very angry about that death. You know, that's fair. But in horror protagonists' defense, you've got to realize that they're in super stressful situations. in situations like that aren't conducive to clear thinking. They're also not very conducive to coordination as well. The people who are able to handle situations like that generally have lots of training in high-stress scenarios. So once you think about it and you put it into that context, yeah, a lot of the mistakes that horror victims or protagonists make kind of make sense. You're not going to be thinking clearly when like a 6'8" giant with a, kitchen knife and some spooky mask has been chasing you for like 5 hours. Pinhead's original name was Elliot Spencer when he was alive. Literally just picked up John Carpenter bundle with the thing. Picked up a Hellraiser bundle. Was super disappointed to find out it was Hellraiser. Oh, why would they make that a bundle? The Cube? Now we're talking. I liked the first Cube. Cube 2 not so much. And then Cubed. Get that out of here. The Evil Dead reboot actually wasn't bad on the FX side. I have to agree. The original Evil Dead will always be kind of a Okay, so here's a fun fact about me. I really enjoy my body horror, but when it comes to the injury of hands and or feet in horror movies, I can't watch it. I know, a weird thing, right? The horror VTuber can't watch things that deal with the mutilation of hands or feet. But that's just how it is. I have a thing. Like, I can't tolerate it. So in the original Evil Dead, where he gets stabbed in the ankle with a pencil, I'm just like, ah! No! Going into the basement in a horror setting only works out in Resident Evil setting. Apparently. Family bought a house. There's demons in a pool. And in the kid's bedroom. In the very end, they move into an apartment down the street. Wait, what was that? They're dumb. No one looks at the clues. No one thinks they're dumb. Yes, let's become stationary in a closet. I mean... that would be very debatable. What, the scream? Look, that's exactly what I think whenever I see those types of scenes in horror movies. It's just like, no, please. Can we do something else? I understand you. It's hard to watch that. But, like, I can watch a guy get his face melted off and I'm fine. Hands and feet? Nope. Can't do it. What's the horror movie? Unfriended? Yeah, Unfriended. Where he sticks his hand in the blender? Can't do it. If you like things like The Thing and Slither, have you tried a game called Carrion? So, I was actually debating if I should play Carrion Wednesday. But, I'm not sure. Because Friday I'm going to start playing Dead Space 1. And my intention is to play Dead Space 1. Hellboy5229, thanks for the follow and welcome to the live stream. I hope you enjoy your stay here. In case you're new, I'm Kabhaal, your favorite frightening, caffeinated cultist, and hooded horror host. I deal in all things spooky and sinister. I also sometimes enjoy talking about content creation, if that's something you're interested in. You get that. Can't handle self-auto mutilation, but can handle almost everything else. Just particular parts of our deep brains that sets off alarms about specific things. Exactly. As an artist myself, when it comes to hands, like it's too close to home. Also, being physically handicapped with only one good foot, that's my thing with feet. And if a foot gets injured, I'm just like, oh, well, I've only got one good one, so I'd be crap out of luck. Dead Space is a great game, and I'm looking forward to playing through the entire series with all of you. I think it'll be great fun. A frightfully fantastic time. Let's be honest, best weapon is the utility gun. Is that the one where it shoots out the line? You were in YouTube, but it seems like the cult was here all along. Yeah, I am a YouTube partner, and that's where I monetize from. But it does seem that at the moment, YouTube streaming culture has not caught up to Twitch. But if I decided to accept affiliate or something like here on Twitch, I wouldn't be able to restream to both YouTube and Twitch at the same time. And I really don't feel like it's a smart move to, how do I say, deprive half of my audience for the other half. It's just not fair to all of you. Feet fetish. Feet! 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 I am a VTuber after all. Even though I'm not anime, I've still got to stick to some tropes. Especially because I don't have feet myself. Oop, there we go. Nope, wrong button. I'm all tentacle. You own the Amityville horror book. Still here for you on YouTube, boss. Hello! I can't pronounce your name. If you can put what you'd like to be called in chat, I'll say hello to you. Did a handstand with one hand, indeed, and I didn't even spill my coffee. You can't read the first chapter without screaming. Never thought you'd get scared from a book. Now that's a good book. So I float when I walk? I'd say it's more kind of a slither. That's the power of the occult. Indeed. Who says you need feet to get around? Mr. White, thanks for the follow, and welcome to the live stream. In case you're new here, I'm Kabhaal, your favorite frightening, caffeinated cultist and hooded horror host. I deal in all things sinister and spooky, but also the topics of content creation, if that's something you're interested in. Let me go ahead and get another game in with Ripper. It's your book, so you can type out the entire book on a doc you can read out. Ooh! Yeah, I think I'm good to go. Thank you for the mention, not a problem. It's the least I can do for you tossing that fearsome follow my way. Demonium! Hello! How are you doing? I hope you're having a frightfully good Monday morning. You're everywhere? Oh! Well, I appreciate your petrifying patronage. Oh. Have I considered making my own horror story? I'm more of a visual artist instead of a literary one. Although, if you do have stories your own that you've written, and you'd like to give me permission to, I would more than like to look over them and see if it's something that the Cult of the Violet Sign might take an interest in having a reading of. Also, if you know other good horror stories that are open to being read and not hitting me with DMCA. Ooh, there's somebody. Then I'll always be happy to take a look at those. Ah, I missed with that one. No, I've already hit you. I think I'm going to keep the chase up. He thought he could juke me. It was just a matter of time. And I just had to be patient. Have a seat. Take a load off. Ah, there we go. Oh, an enchantress. Ah, I missed. Well, not enchantress, is it a priestess? I don't know the name of it. The lady that makes the funky sign that's a pain in my ghoulish posterior. Wow, I'm getting juked. Well, there we go. Now I've got it. It took me a bit. Trying to read chat. Where are you going, gardener? What's the matter? Did I plant the seeds of fear? I'll just take both of you down. How about that? 2 for the price of 1. Or should I say, 2 for the slice of 1. And you, we can take somewhere else. Ah, we've got a chair right over here. Now, let's see where the other's at. Oh, it seems one's over here. Two for the price of pun? Why, hello there. How are you doing? Oh, looks like somebody wasn't paying attention. Writing a book is hard, especially with 4 characters. I can get that. Like I said, I'm not much of a literary artist, but I do have friends that are writers. I thought he was going to get me with the pallet. Not quite, buddy boy. Ah, I saw one heading over towards that chair. There we go. A nice skill shot. You've tried writing horror before, but you've never really been able to manage it. It's surprisingly tricky to get right in text format. Horror video games are definitely a lot easier. I think so, because it also has that visual aspect, and I do believe most people, when they think of horror, they think of the heavy visual nature of it. Let's see. Where's this priestess? There she is! Only one left. Now, question is this going to be a clean sweep? Ah! Looks like it is! Don't play with my food! But isn't that part of the joy of being a hunter? Indulging in the thrill of the chase? If you don't pay attention, you get paying attention. You have to start jotting down ideas. Imagine Cab humming while on the haunt. Now, I like my dreadful discourse. It's kind of more of a cackle from around the corner. I feel like audio is also pretty important. Indeed. That's part of the thing I enjoy about making horror videos, is that I can add in those little horror cues, some strings, something like that. Your friends push me into writing, and it's fun, so just try writing a sentence per day. Much easier. Are you saying he's a hunter? Ah, every day we get farther from the gods. Audio and visual would make media the easier to do horror on, while writing is tricky, due to needing to get the reader to mentally imagine the scenes and sounds. Indeed, and I feel that most horror falls more into the suspense category with writing. I mean, you can always go into gory, glorious detail, but it isn't always the same. I think I'm going to play some Survivor. I've got to say, I really love the window back there and the thing that crawls across it. Just perfect. A nice little detail, but something I think it would be not so great without. Trying to drop... No lip-smacking compilations. Look, that's just a thinking sound. Blue Dragon, hello! How are you doing? And welcome to the live stream. You're still keeping track of... I know, right? Ready, steady, go. You actually really like the art style of this game? You know, I think it's really good. I'm looking forward to sitting down and doing a couple pieces of both survivors and hunters in my particular petrifying art style. Hello, Kabhaal. Game is running fine. You got it running. Great. I know you're having trouble with it before, but definitely, if you want to throw your... I did it again. If you want to throw your friend ID or add me as a friend, we can hopefully play some community games, probably later in the week. Oop, how do I? There we go. I'll connect these two, and I'll crank it all the way up. Last time I was actually doing pretty good at these skill checks, so we'll see if that keeps up. Keep my wits about me for a fearsome, frightening foe who hopefully won't sneak up on me. Uh-oh. Oh! Are they going to bust up my connection? Where they at? Looks like I got away from them this time. Ooh, that was a good skill check. Run, boy, run! I'm not very good at juking, so... Playing on PC is so much better. I have to agree. Uh-oh. Oh, so he's over there. Because they are recreation of the detective's mind to make the game more child-friendly. Exactly, that's why they've got button eyes. But I think it adds a certain feel to it that sets it apart. At first I was like, but then I've actually really started to enjoy it. Oh, that was a good one. Managed to hit the hunter with a pallet. Perfect. Terror like Coraline. Exactly. That's the first thing that I thought of. Where's that hunter at? Am I really going to get this? All right, so that one's taken care of. Let's go and do this one. Behind me? What's behind me? Uh-oh. Let's see, we just need one more cipher machine, and we should be... It really does seem like the hunter's asleep. Uh-oh. Ooh! Really? Are you serious? It really is a smooth game, isn't it? I guess I'll go over to that one instead. The hunter is just chill. Maybe he's given up. He's lost our hope in the hunt. There we go. He's going that way, so I'm going to go this way. And hopefully that means I'll be able to escape safely. Maybe a friendly just spent the entire game staring at him. I know, right? Nuke incoming. Maybe a friendly and or lagging. Maybe. Oh, they've got the other one almost done. The leaf falling down spooked me a little bit. Are we... Really? All right then. Well. Tactical scream inbound. Oh, I managed to get it outdone. I think that's because they're the person that's kiting the hunter. For some reason what? Doing the heckin' work and lurking. Well, I appreciate anybody and everybody who lurks. The fact that people are watching the stream and enjoying it, that's really all that matters. And I really hope they are. That's also why I also put backseating allowed in my streams, is because, well, you never know if I'm doing something dumb. And I know that people always love to correct somebody, and I'm more than happy to learn from somebody who might be a bit more experienced. Even if it's just a game for fun. You just sent the request? There we go. You know, I thought about starting a guild, but we'll see. We may save the guild for Ashes of Creation. Gotta get on with your work, food? We'll try to keep an ear open for some opportunity. I hate you so much, Bjorn. Oh, it's Emily! Why, thank you. I'm glad you are taking a bit of enjoyment from my terrifying tones. I am a horror... What is it? I worked in the horror industry for several years, so I've picked up a bit of voice acting skills, which I like to put to good use. Your laugh makes you crack up, seriously. People around me always ask me what you're listening to. Well, I'm glad. I've actually had a couple of friends that say that, the fact that I've kind of gone off the beaten path has, gotten interest from their friends who normally wouldn't be interested in VTubers, which is always a great confidence boost. I know my genre is a bit unique, but, I mean, hey, if I like it, there's got to be at least a couple other 100 people that enjoy it. Apparently, from the numbers on YouTube, about, almost 3,000. Wait, is it 3,000? I haven't checked my subscriber count recently. Give me 1 second. Okay, we're at 2,300 subscribers. Almost 2,000. 2,400. Oh, when did that happen? But yeah, I'm glad that people enjoy themselves. Both my look, my genre that I've picked to cement myself in, and even my, bit of a frightly and sometimes finicky voice. Horror VTubers aren't the norm, means they're missing out. Well, There are definitely VTubers who do horror content, but as for VTubers that are dedicated horror VTubers, such as myself, we're definitely the minority. There's me, Zozo, Lena Lazar, Mimi Kamorf. There's several other indies. I know their models and I know their faces, but I'd have to look them up. Bjorn's been a good correspondent. Oh. Blackjack, why would you do that? Why would you type that? After watching and listening to your old voice, this has character. It's gotten you hooked. And see, that's what I thought. I enjoy my voice acting. I enjoy being a bit more theatrical. And I just feel like it's more fun. You have the vocal range of a potato. Well, here's the thing, is I've been learning how to do voice acting for a good, almost a decade, I'd say. So I've definitely got time under my belt. It didn't come overnight. I'm a firm believer that almost any sort of ability can be learned as a skill. It just takes that time and effort. And some people are geared more towards it than others. And essentially, they'll get in a head start in a race to a certain goal. But in things like voice acting and things like that, why is the horny police in the chat? What did you do? Chat, what did you do? Why is the horny police in the chat? Lipsterin, hi, how are you doing? Glad that you could make it out. Half your community didn't know VTubers beyond HoloLive and was surprised at the diversity of them on my radar. You know, I get about the same response, since a good portion of my community also comes from Callie's community as well, due to my coverage of her songs. Most people, you know, they hit the big one. So this is essentially how it works, at least on YouTube. You go searching for VTuber, and you hit probably Gura or Callie or one of the HoloLive girls of Shoujo, and people are like, oh, okay, this is kind of what I was looking for. And that's when they stop. It's when people go looking for those niche subjects, like horror VTubers, is when they start to find folks like me, or Zozo, or Mimi Kamorf, or Lena Lazar. We can't compete with the big ones. They're already established. They have that first mover advantage. But we have our niches that they don't really delve into. So that's where we shine. You're on a blackjack doing puns, and the timing is just pun for it. I hate it. I say I hate it, but I actually love it. Well, they do say life is a stage. It has its entrances and its exits, and at some point, someone will play many parts. Horny police? Jeez, it's scattered. Look, I'm not the one who's being horny. So they're not here for me. At least I hope. You've had your subs increased tenfold after searching for more VTubers. Exactly. YouTube has that discoverability that Twitch doesn't. And, that's kind of why I make my home here on YouTube. Is the streaming culture there yet? Not quite. YouTube hasn't really leaned its weight into it. But I do believe in time they'll develop more things that inspire a kind of more interactive community. They're already... Ooh, that was quick. They're already working on the clipping function. Claudineo, hello! How are you doing? And welcome to the live stream. Oh, and thank you for the follow. In case you're new here, I'm Kabhaal, your favorite frightening, caffeinated cultist and hooded horror host. I deal in all things spooky and sinister. I enjoy my survival and horror games, and occasionally I like to talk about content creation, if that's your shtick. You loved my channel? Oh, well, thank you. there's a good deal of effort that goes into it. And so I'm bleh, words. I'm always appreciative of people who take a look at my abominable works. Uh-oh. Nope, 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 nope. No! Oh! This might end pretty quickly. See if I can juke him. Did he go? I think I've lost him for the time being. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Nope. And down we go. Oh, I keep hitting. Keep him running. There we go. Duck and weave, duck and weave. Oh no! It didn't work! Whoops! Try to escape! Try to escape! No, 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 no! Ah, darn it! The gods have forsaken me! Pro prisoner player. I wouldn't quite say that. Oh! Oh no! Ah! Well, it looks like this is going to end pretty quick. Oh well. You can't win them all. Ah! I was so close. Well, I guess he's just going to sit here and keep me company. It seems like this hunter wasn't sleeping. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Ah, it looks like that's going to be me. 3 times caught. The hunter from the last game heard I was talking smack. Fair enough, fair enough. And away we go. Looks like I'm blasting off again. Well, I think I kept him occupied for enough. Hopefully they can make their way out. What do you say we give them a watch? Oh, no! Fly, you fools! Oh, he wasn't able to get that hook off? Survivor leaves blue feathers or leaves when injured while inside a locker. Oh, they do? I didn't know there was a prompt that meant that would give me away as hiding in a locker. Well, I guess it just serves to prove that I don't play that much Survivor. Oh, they're just trolling this poor soul. The Belgium got you. You're now one of the ghost kids from Coraline. Oh, no. Are they going to be able to get the other 2 ciphers? It doesn't look like it. Or maybe they will. Ah, smart. He disconnected. Can I see the progress on this? No, I can't. You haven't heard that Team Rocket quote in forever. I felt it was appropriate. Okay. He's just an unhappy lad, isn't he? He's got that glower going on. Oh, what are you doing? Nope. He was too early with that shock. Team Rocket actually won once? Really? They're focusing on saving. I feel like they could have done better if they focused on the ciphers. Like, they would have already been out of here. Alright, so that game wasn't quite as good. I think I'll try one more as Survivor, and then I might give Percy a run, or the Undead. Frankenstein Daddy! Because I can definitely see with his look why people mistake this for a dating game sometimes. I think I might pick a prisoner just as one of my default survivors. Because I play him enough, I really do enjoy his ability as well. It reeks of efficiency, and I'm all about efficiency. Indeed, I feel you on that one. Fortunately, I'm starting to feel a little bit better. The body aches from the vaccine are starting to wear off. Ooh, spooked me. The body aches from the vaccine are starting to kind of go away. Like, I can still feel them, but they're not as bad as before. Maybe it's because I spent the night immobile and unconscious. You just won a survivor? Well, you're doing better than me. Haven't played Percy before. He seems fun. I've played him in practice, and I got to say I'm a fan. I know his down mechanic is kind of it's kind of toxic in nature because of the slugging, but I feel like, you know, that's just kind of the price you pay, and I can hope that people understand if you're facing a Percy, that's just how it works. But we'll see. He's got good mobility, which I really like in a hunter. I'm not so much for micromanaging mechanics, things like that. But I like my mobility. Oh, I'm starting out inside. Oh, there's no decoder machine in here. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, we're facing an axe boy. Well, that's not good. Where's that spooky little git at? Hopefully I don't get wind up tagged by a resentful soul. Uh-oh. Okay. Let's see if he goes away on his own. Ah, looks like I've evaded him this time. Ah. Tell me, Kabhaal, how was my day? My day's actually been pretty good. I got the vaccine yesterday, and so I've been dealing with some of the side effects, but overall it's not been particularly bad. Then we've played some Identity 5, we've talked about some horror movies. It's all in all, it's a pretty Ghoul'd day. How's your day been, Horny? And hello! Glad you could make it. How are you doing today? Your day was okay. Well, at least it's okay, not bad. Too many players trying to go as Hunter? Oh, usually it's Survivor that's the one that's filled up. Oh, come on, can I make this? Ah, you went away. Good, good, good. Wonderful. And now, I'll see if I can go finish up that other one that I was working on. Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. Oop! Wrong button. Game penalized you for forgetting to confirm and quit match time. Jan, hello! How are you doing? And Otis, I see that you're here. How are you doing as well? All of you, welcome to the live stream. Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. Uh-oh. No, 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 no. No, I've been terror shocked. Well, that's not good. Is this something similar to death in Dead by Daylight? Essentially, yes. It's an asymmetrical horror game in the same vein as Dead by Daylight. It was actually developed with the assistance of Behavior, the same studio that made Dead by Daylight. So there's definitely some similarities in that regard. Kabhaal will learn to fly. Well, hopefully not. I can hope that the coordinator comes and saves me. But we'll have to see. Oh! Uh-oh. Where you at, sunshine? Uh-oh. Well, I didn't hop that fast enough. Well, darn. It looks like I'll be losing 2 games in a row. I'll say the game is survival-sided. You won't think so at first, but give it time. That's what I've heard a lot. It looks like this is curtains for me. Or, since I'm a prisoner, it looks like I'm about to be penalized. Would the word homunculus fit to describe the game? I don't think so. Not quite. It is in that same vein, yes. But it is different. Let's see, if I can get this one finished, we can actually probably make our escape. Come on! Reach max tranquility points? Oh! Well, that's cool. Yeah, keep that hunter busy. I've almost got the other one decoded. Come on, come on. Almost. There we go, perfect. Think of it this way, your gameplay gets flying color. Why would you do that to me? It's more hunter side, really, but if you get a good team, they can punish hunters really hard. I bet. Woo! Uh-oh. Do I go in for the save? Let's get out of here. Go for the other door! Am I actually going to be able to do this? Nope, 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 nope. Oh, he got me! Oh well, it was worth a shot. Hopefully, the coordinator's able to get out. And there we go! Ah, looks like my gameplay is really taking off. She was able to get it open! One survives! That's a victory in my book. Even if we did lose. I completely forgot the spark stun. Figures. In the heat of the moment, I fumbled. That's just how it is, I suppose. Ah, well, 3 games of Survivor. Didn't do that, we didn't do particularly poorly. I mean, we won, what is it, 1 out of 3 games? But that was, like, the hunter was asleep in that one. And then, that second one we didn't do too great. And the third one was, that one was actually really fun. I enjoyed the, being chased by the axe boy. That's quite a neat hunter to try and evade. He's got a lot of mobility, and you have to be careful of those souls. But I think, oh, deduction review. Oh, I got extra talents. Perfect. And we got a couple more dice. I think I'm going to go explore the logic path, and after that we may play a little bit of Percy. By the way, little tip, if you're a hunter, Well, IG as Survivor. When a Cipher reaches 18 to 20%, it will start to wiggle. If a hunter stands still, they can see the Cipher wiggling. That means it's being worked on. Of course, Prisoner and Mechanic can kind of trick them because it would be a connection making it wiggle. Or doll, but that... it's a Survivor. Okay, so once it gets above 20% is when that starts to happen. Oh, I have 9 D4s. Oh! Let's go ahead and roll these. Yeah, I was trying to look for that earlier, and I couldn't. Maybe it's just because I'm particularly unobservant. But I was trying to see if I could see wiggles, and I couldn't. Knowing me, it's probably just me, but you never know. Oh, you can hold down the dice and roll 10 at a time? Perfect. Go ahead and open this. See what we got. Oh! Nice! 2 skins! I'll take it. And an Axe Boy skin? Nice. Little Robbie has a bit of an outfit upgrade. He's actually one of the killers that I tried out yesterday, and I found that I actually enjoyed him. But as you go, it gets easier to tell. Oh, well. Looks like I just need a bit of practice then. I was going to get him anyways. I'll save my memories for another character. But let's go ahead and give Percy a whirl, why don't we? See what Frankendaddy has to do for us. Crystallinity, hello! Glad you could make it out to the live stream. How are you doing today? I suppose now we wait. Oh, or not. Perfect. Look at that chiseled jawline. Pretty good, you were just in work. Well, if you're off work, hopefully you're home and relaxing. Forgive me, Kabhaal, but apparently you have the mentality of a 12-year-old, and you landed on space 69. He can't cheer people, he bleeds them. Walker, hello! How are you doing? Have you streamed already today? Stompy boy. I really like the sound of his footfalls. I'm not a big fan of the gagging sound. Oh! They managed to get away. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, there's the path. Just going to go ahead and break it. What in the... I could have sworn I'd hit that. Maybe it's just me. Ah! I thought I had that one. I'm going to spend the entire time chasing this farmer. Oh. You don't think you've ever seen this game before? They've gotten one cipher? Now I've got you, little rat. Ah, I missed. Oop. Oh, they're lagging. I'm not going to chase that person. Where's the fun in that? Percy definitely comes across as a quiet taste. Ah, there we go. Now I've got one. What do you mean I can't pick them up? Oh, that's right. I forgot Percy can't pick up survivors. Oh, that's a weird camera thing. If you're gonna pick up your dog from the groomer, well, go do what you've got to do. I'll still be here. Oh, I got a little bit shocked. Bit of a shocking development. Now where are the others at? There we go, there's one. Oh, you want to help your friend. Now, where is that farmer at? I've got a bone to pick with them. Ah, there they are. You're eventually going to run out of pallets. Let me see. I don't have detention. At least not yet. If I did, that'd actually be a pretty good thing to have. Oh, looks like I'm not going to win this one. I overloaded myself. Maybe I'll get one. Who knows? I've reached max vigilance points. It plays almost exactly like Dead by Daylight, except the graphics are brighter, more saturated. Survivors are collecting ciphers instead of starting generators. It looks like. I think this gardener, is trying to troll me. Which is... there we go. They're over here. Is this the toxic part of the community? Let me see. I mean, I don't have anything else to do. I can be at this all day. And I suppose now I just wait. You're grinding on leveling up to 18. You're on 17 right now. Seems like a hunter that requires a bit of skill. It definitely does. I'm not particularly good with it. But you know what? Tied the game. I'm not sure if I was being trolled or not. Sunshine Noga, hello! How are you doing? Welcome to the live stream. I hope you're having a Ghoul'd Monday morning. Oh, is it afternoon at this point? I think I may give Percy one more run through. I'm probably going to need a bit more practice, to be honest. And also that graveyard map is, that's kind of hard for him. I've practiced on that map before, and I always seem to struggle on it. Probably because I don't know it that well. It's got a lot of lanes that inhibit his mobility. Noon here? Afternoon, but might as well be morning. Just woke up. Ah, well, I'm glad you decided to wake up and tune in to my terrifying tones. Oh, now I want to go persona. Because now I can add this, can't I? Oh, it requires 5. Oh, well. Attack recovery speed and movement speed when the exit gate is activated. Looks like I need 1 more for detention. Which I don't think is particularly bad. We should be able to do it. How about I try and give Percy another whirl and see if it goes any better? Oh, well, that was pretty quick. Yep, on the default. Alrighty. I had to stretch a little bit. Let's see. What do we got? We've got... I have no idea what they're speaking. Did I just stop playing this game last week? I did. A toy merchant? I don't know what the toy merchant does. You think I just have to be more personable? Just you and RainStreamBot hanging out here on YouTube while he funnels Twitch chat to me. Fair enough, fair enough. It was a good pun, but I still hate it. Okay, see, I feel like this map would be a bit better suited to Percy. Oh, looks like we've already found somebody. Now to wait on the customer for like 2 hours? What are you waiting on? Oh, I'm a customer, of course, but like, why 2 hours? Oh, not quite. Okay, I don't like that when the camera does that. There we go. There's one down. Let's see if we can find the others. Hello? Anybody? Nope, just that one. How about over this way? No, not quite. Oop, there's somebody. Oop. What in the... I still haven't figured that out. Clearly your boss doesn't have the refined taste of pun lovers. Ah, here's somebody. Gotcha. Oh. Okay, where did they go? I feel like I need a bit of attack recovery with Percy. Okay. So you're going to try and block me in with pallets. All right, all right. I see how it is. We're playing this game. Well, it looks like that might be 2 down. I just have to figure out where the other ones are at. Hunter can hide inside lockers too? No, I think the hunter can pull people out of lockers. Ah, there we go. There's another one. Now, where are these other 2? There they are. We're over here. Wait, what's up? Oh, my keyboard wasn't working for some odd reason. Ah, I didn't predict that one very well. Let me... Ah, there we go. Oh, this is a bad time for that. There we go. Percy is definitely, Poppy, hello! How are you doing? Glad you could stop by. I'm trying to figure out where these other little rats are. Ah! No? No, that was a crow. Indeed, it's definitely a better map for this character. The cemetery is particularly difficult to deal with on Percy, I feel like. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Ah, the backup! How am I doing? A little late to the stream, but need some extra sleep? That's perfectly fine. My stream isn't that important. Oh, we're being raided. Shinny-san, thanks for the raid. And welcome. For those of you who are new to the stream, I'm Kabhaal, your favorite frightening, caffeinated cultist. What? Where they at? And hooded horror host. I did an odd thing, sinister and spooky. They invade the cult? No. No, you can't invade the cult. Once you see the violet sign, you'll eventually fall under its sway. Renambo, thanks for the follow. And Shin-san, thank you for the follow as well. I greatly appreciate it. As you can see, right now I'm playing Identity 5. And, not doing too terribly great at it. I would dare to say I'm a bit amateurish at best. Good Scaly Boy, thank you for the follow. Let's see, where'd they go? They're right over here. Ah, I missed. I don't have detention just yet. Well, that would have been pretty good. Ah, well, at least I've got two and tied the match. Let's see if the other one's over here. Where are you going? I thought you wanted to play a little bit more. Ah, ha, ha! Looks like I got the third one. One got away, but I'll take three. A win is a win. You just finished playing Identity 5 Tariff Mode? I've yet to play that yet. You love the graphic style they chose for this. I have to say I do as well. I think it does set it apart from Dead by Daylight and really makes it its own game. I do like that the champions feel a bit more... Not champions. I mean hunters. I almost called them killers. That the hunters have kind of a... What would I say? MOBA style to them is definitely what they feel like. And I gotta say, I'm a big fan of that. I'm also a big fan of the third-person view because, to be honest, I'm not very good with the first-person view of Dead by Daylight. I tend to get turned around fairly easily. While with this one, I tend to keep my bearings a bit more. I know, right? All the wrong words just fly out of my mouth. You should play with us next time. Well, you know, if you want, you can always become a part of the Violet Sign Discord and hear the call of the gaming gods. Oh, choking. Somebody call me an Uber. I can't afford an ambulance. Excuse me. You can always become a part of the Violet Sign Discord, and we actually have an Identity 5 channel on there where you can share your friend codes with others, and maybe we can do some community games together. He convinced me to look into it. Gonna try it on actual mobile first and hope that the account can swap to BlueStacks later. Actually, Zozo, it has a PC version made by the company. So you don't need to do BlueStacks. You just link your account. You link your mobile account to the PC client, and you can just play it on PC. That's what I do. First person, blah 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 blah. English. I forgot how to. FPS has never really been my thing, to be honest. The first-person view, I think, was in the interest of fairness. It's easy to juke if you can't see behind you. This is true. This is true. And Dead by Daylight does come across as a bit more competitive, I guess I could say, which is probably why I don't enjoy it as much. I'm not a competitive person by nature. Sure, sometimes I may lean a little bit try-hard, but at the end of the day, I know I'm not good enough to be competitive. I'm just here to have fun with, anybody else that plays, and all of you as well. You play Left 4 Dead enough? You play Left 4 Dead well enough, but it's not your strength. Alright, I think I've had about enough of Percy for today. That one was, not being able to put in rocket chairs is an interesting mechanic. You definitely have to run around a lot more, utilize that mobility of his. But I think I'm gonna play maybe 1 or 2 more games as Ripper. And see how those turn out for me. It's alright, the power of memes will carry me. Favored by the meme gods, I'm destined for victory. Exactly, having fun is what matters most, and that's part of the reason I do try to really build the Violet Sign community. And so we have a good base of people that we can all have fun with. Ripper plus Peeper is a good combo. I'll actually have to try that out later. Well, I may try it out in the next game. Lakeside Ville. I've not been on this map before. This is very unfamiliar to me. Hopefully I can land my skill shots. You will win with your cutting-edge technology. It's so bad. Bunful, thanks for the follow, and welcome to the live stream. I hope you enjoy your stay here. Alright. I feel like I'm already behind. You see the wall, so it helps his air blade and it slows down survivors. Exactly, I really like the fog blades. I'm actually not too bad at landing them, to be honest. There we go. Now, if I can find this individual, there we are. Nice. Now I've got my presents up. Come on, run. That makes the chase fun. Ah, I missed. You little rat. Well, now I'll just give you a good little chase. Ooh, there's a chair right here. Perfect. That works for me. Now, let's see where the others are at. I've got a fog blade in tow. So... Ah, I missed it. Ah! Not particularly familiar with this map, so it's proving a bit difficult. Oh! Look, there's a chair right there. Well, thanks for the convenience. I love the way he pops those balloons. Okay, where are your friends at? I think this one's being worked on. Or is it this one? I'm not quite sure. We've got 3 ciphers left. Ah! I knew it. Ah! Now, let's see where these other little sneaks are at. They've got 1 cipher left. I'm fairly certain they're going to try to save their friend. Ah, there we go. How Dun Ripper sounds when he breaks a pallet. I know, that's part of the allure of him, is he? He's so casual but contemptuous at the same time, and I really do love it. Now, where are your friends at? Ah, there's one of them. Oh, I missed. See, there we are. And I think, at this point, that should be it for the nurse. Or doctor, whatever. The prisoner's around here somewhere. Ah! Just because I don't camp doesn't mean I'm not aware of my surroundings. Friendship, that double-edged sword that we were talking about earlier. Peepers are the best for Ripper. I'll definitely try out Peepers next game. Right now, well, I don't have much of a choice. Kyrie, hello, and welcome to the live stream. I hope you're doing well. Thanks for joining us on this Monday morning. Camping is good in IDV as well as tunneling, because IDV is very survivor-sided. Every hunter camps. Once you ended up in a situation where after getting the first and putting the second on a chair, you had to camp that chair because both the other two survivors were trying hard to rescue the trapped one. It depends on how good the people are. You're a hunter and you don't camp. Maybe it's just because... I don't feel particularly good about camping, and like I've said before, I'm just in it for the fun. I never intend to play a ranked match. I don't intend to be particularly competitive. It's just, you know, and it also gives them a fighting chance. What's the thrill without the hunt? Am I right? No problem. Love the warm welcome. Well, you're always welcome under the uncaring gaze of the gaming gods. Camping equals easy survivor win. You're blind, so you use peepers most of the time. Fair enough. I've only used listen up to this point, so, you know, I've kind of been sticking with what... Kyrie, thank you for the follow. I greatly appreciate it, and I'm glad you've heard the inhuman call of the gaming gods. If you'd like to, you could type in !Discord, and you can get a link to our friendly, our cozy cult community in the Violet Sign Discord. But we have channels for things like Identity 5 and hopefully soon Minecraft and even some MMOs I'm looking at. You can identify with the thrill of the hunt at least. It's night here, so you're going to sleep now. Well, Octo, I hope you have a spectacularly spooky night, and may the gaming gods visit you with the multitudinous arms in your dreams. Good night. Well, you're in the higher ranks, it gets harder, but you can't stop camping when there's a little cipher left. Let's go ahead and try out those peepers. I'm curious as to how they work. There are eyes everywhere. Place a peeper on the ground that lasts for 60 seconds. Will be slightly decreased, while their interaction speed with the rest of the map will be greatly decreased. Peepers can be dismantled. Alright, we'll give it a try. Wiggly eyeball babies. Indeed. Did it change? It did. Alright, looks like I'm ready to go. They wanted to rescue the dude rather than winning. That's what I'm telling you. Friendship, that double-edged sword. It'll probably take me a bit to figure out what's optimal placement for the peepers, but I suppose I'll figure it out. Probably gonna have to head out for an hour or so. You ran out of iced tea? You need to go pick up more. You know, it's perfectly fine, Blackjack. You go do what you need to do. If you want to see what happens while you're gone, the VOD will always be on YouTube. Alright, so the peepers recharge. We only get one. Alright. Oh, hello there. Come on. Keep guiding me. Let me build up that fog blade. Oh. Let's see, where's he going? He's going to try to keep looping me. And that's what I was waiting for. Oh, I guess I'll just put him in the basement. Have a seat. Take a load off. You deserve it. Ah, they're going to save him. Get that puppet out of here. Nailed it. I do love using those. Why, thank you. I like to think I'm fairly decent with Reaper's fog blades. Ah! Where did he go? Ah, what? You have to dash, but you're glad you found the stream. Well, I'm glad you found it as well. There we go. That's what I was waiting for. Sorry, Sunshine, but it looks like you need to have a seat. Or your jets. I'll at least get one of you. Bye-bye! Ooh, it looks like we do have somebody. Nice! I got him with the shot. And if I can tie it, that's not all that bad. It was all a clever ruse. Sorry, mechanic, but it doesn't look like your little dolly is going to be helping your friend out this time. They really want to save their friend. I'm afraid that's not on the menu today, though. Sorry. But this main course doesn't come with a side dish of hope. Aw, I thought I'd be able to get them. Almost, but not quite. All in all, not bad. Indeed, so very close. But we got that gardener and that pesky lawyer, which, at the end of the day, I do think was worth it. Let me look at something real quick. Or actually, I know. I want to see who's streaming something spooky. So, who would like to go watch some Dead by Daylight? Well, actually, how about So, question for the chat. Does anybody have a raid target that they'd like? Because I'm looking at Dead by Daylight streams on people that we could possibly raid. Ah, I think I might have found one. This might be something a little bit, Do you not have anyone playing anything scary at the moment? A rather cozy Lamia, plain man-eater. Ah, well, Akami is a friend of mine, and we've promised not to raid each other. So that, unfortunately, might be... well, I would love to. Due to agreement between the two of us, it's unfortunately off the table. But I do believe I've picked out a particularly petrifying Dead by Daylight streamer that we might go and say hello to. One thing I still didn't get about these memories and things is that the UI of Identity 5 is so convoluted that many things are hidden there. So a lot of rewards go forgotten. But yeah, I can see that. Alright, so for those of you who are going to join us in this raid for a bit of Dead by Daylight viewing, the raid message is, have you seen the violet sign? And I'd appreciate it if all of you could give them a cozy cult welcome. They're doing a bit of multiplayer and cooperative play, so it should be fun, and some of you may even be able to get in on it. Oh, there it goes. Now it's working. So, I hope you all enjoyed this, and I'll see you Wednesday, 10 a.m. sharp. Don't know what we're going to do yet, but I'm sure we can figure something out. And I'll look forward to seeing you on Twitter or even the Discord. So until next time, Kabhaalytes, have you seen the violet sign?